Hey, 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 Laikas in the building. What's poppin'? It's your baby girl Malaika. How are you guys doing? As for me, I am okay. Okay, guys, we are talking about the review of Black Gold and Broken Heart Season 1, Episode 5. Like, do you know, I got so mad at Emeka because I don't understand. I don't know if it's that everybody is seeing the evilness of Malaika, but Emeka is the only one who doesn't see that, or is it that she treats him better than she treats any other person? Like, I don't understand. I skipped something about the previous episode. I think yesterday episode where I saw Malaika telling Emma's mother to go and wash her toilet. Like, she's turning her mother-in-law into a house help in her house. For me, I don't want to use the S word. She's turning her into a house help in her son's house, which is practically her own house. I've never seen something like this. Like, the way the meanness of Malaika. I doubt if it's only because the woman doesn't like her, or if it's also because she's just like that. And what's his name, Emeka? Is it that Emeka don't see anything wrong with his woman? Or is it that he's just gullible? Because in the slightest provocation, Malaika gets angry. And most of the time, she provokes it. Because why would you call your son, your stepson, which is practically your son, a wizard? Why would you call a child a wizard? Now, when your mother-in-law gets angry, or your sister-in-law gets angry, you are there busy motivating your husband to be angry. Like, how can you be active? Like, it's as if you guys are in a boxing match. Like, you are in a ring. You're telling you're hyping him. You're hyping your husband. What kind of woman is this? Haba. Malaika, your own is just too much now. Your own is just too much. You're doing too much. How can you be hyping nonsense? How can you be hyping something that's not right? You're pumping your husband up. Like, you're recognizing him. The fact that he's standing up to his family, like even pointing fingers at his mom. You're like, yes, this is my husband. You're happy. It's making you happy. This is my husband. Yes, this is the man I got married to. Are you for real? And you want her brother to marry her off. That's Vanessa. Even though she herself, she's not easy. How can you be as old as you are? You're living under your brother's roof. You're staying with your sister-in-law. Then you don't want to respect her. Don't follow Mama. Oh, Mama has made her life. Mama is living with her husband. She's just there to cause more shakara and to bring her grandson to live there. Mama is living with her husband. Don't be doing things like Mama, because at the end of the day, you'll be the one to suffer the consequences. Because Malaika cannot pursue Mama out of the house. Emeka will not allow that. And you, Vanessa, you cannot be following Mama behind, because on a serious note, you are working, which means you ought to live in your own house, or pray for God to give you your own husband so that you get married and go to your husband's house and stop suffering the way Malaika is because now Malaika is tormenting you guys because of the fact that you're living in her house. Go so that she will have the time to take care of her husband, take care of her house, or she will look for a maid, because now you're complaining that she has transformed you into a maid. Why won't she transform you into a maid? You live in her house, you eat her food, you do everything. Even though in as much as it's your brother's house, that's not your husband's house. That's not your husband's house. And because you're bent on the fact that you're not living now because it's your brother's house, you even said it to your brother's face. It's not right. You're not living that house. So what you want to do is to remain there. Malaika, she will make your life a living hell. You're on your own. Honestly, Vanessa, you're on your own. Now, you see, if you were like being bent on living that house, like maybe having a relationship, your own relationship, it wouldn't reach at the point that your brother is telling Malaika that he's going to marry you off to a chief who already have 6 wives and is asking your brother to sponsor his 7th wedding. Look at that kind of man. Is asking for another man to sponsor his 7th wife because he's a chief of your village. I don't think it's high time for you to find your own man and go there. you're busy sitting, and you know how manipulative Malaika is. She will manipulate your husband. I'm sure she will do that purposely for you for her to get rid of you, so that you go to that man. So honestly, baby girl, it's high time you make up your mind. You try to work on your own relationship if you have one. If you don't have one, put effort in having one, so that at least she will not be embarrassing you the way she is. And she's doing it because that's her house. Truth be told, that's her husband's house. Even though she didn't come. Malaika, oh, wahala. Even though she didn't come with any house, Malaika is ready for Wahala Pro Max. She's ready to give it to anybody, back to back, bumper to bumper. So if I were you guys, what I would try to do is to just try to avoid her as much as I can, because it's obvious that lady is a problematic person. Malaika is too problematic. It's very obvious she is, honestly, because I thought she doesn't even need to be she's the one provoking people. She's the one making sure people fall into her trap. Like, she's the one setting the bait. She's the one baiting people. Because you hear what she will say to her. She will tell her mother-in-law, I will make your life a living hell in my house. I've told your son. Are you for real? That is your mother. And she's bent on not calling her mother-in-law. Because she doesn't want it to sound like it's her mother by law. That word mother and law. Malaika doesn't want that. Malaika doesn't want that. Malaika wants her to be called Mrs. Verizon, as she calls her, because that's her name. Literally, Omo Malaika, come on. That woman is old enough to be your mother now. Come on. Like, honestly, I don't know. I hope something will happen that will make her to change, to be a better person. Honestly, Emeka, you didn't do right by your family. You didn't do right by yourself. Because getting married to see your own wahala. You're saying that Malaika, she has 6x6. Malaika has 6x6. Malaika is a woman of your dream. Malaika, your mother is even pointing out that, see, she has a tattoo, and you're busy saying that the tattoo gives you swag. Are you for real, Emeka? What kind of human being are you? You can't even respect your family. You can't even respect your mom because of a woman. Honestly, you have to grow up. You have to grow up for real. Like, you need to grow up. You cannot be tolerating her excesses, because she's just doing too much now. She's doing too much. She's not treating her stepson right. She's not treating even her own daughter that she's pretending that is her niece. She isn't treating her. The only person she loves is her son and her husband. And let's see for how long she's going to love her husband, because I know her son, she will definitely love her son, but her husband, I don't know, because there's this episode. Okay, it's in episode 2. I heard her saying that if not for money, I wouldn't have gotten married to this. You see. So my people, this is where we'll end this review. You tell me what you all think about this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to share. And it's your baby girl on the mic, Malaika. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.